Hey coaches, and welcome to my channel where I discuss the Perfect Play football system. The Perfect Play football system is a modern day spread offensive system. It is by far the most diverse spread offensive system that you can use. A great example of that was a couple of years ago as offensive coordinator at Mount Tabor High School. One year we had a great passing quarterback, and we used him to win a conference championship. With throwing the ball quite a bit. And then the next year we ended up winning the conference championship, but with a very different style of offense, a very different trigger man. Probably the best athlete on the team was at quarterback, and we used his feet, his legs to get most of the yards. However, the run and the throw game are intertwined and very important. So the Perfect Play football system is by far the most diverse. It has the cutting edge ideas and concepts that we use, and always adding each and every year. Today's video is going to be discussing the jet sweep and how to use the jet sweep in the Perfect Play football system, and a simple play action pass with the jet sweep. So please bang those bells for notifications. Give me a thumbs up if you like the video. Thank you for watching. The Perfect Play football system is sponsored by the Game Changer Fundraising. Game Changer Fundraising is a company that I run, that I started when I retired from teaching, I should say, not retired from football. Retired from teaching, in which I help and work with high school, middle school football teams, and help them raise money for their season, for their football program. This past year, we raised over $100,000 for different teams. So we had a very successful year in doing that as well. So we're pretty good at raising money for football teams. Also, please feel free to follow me on Twitter. Check out, email me at any time with perfectplayfootball@gmail.com. All right, some basic ideas regarding the jet sweep. Once again, it is blocked by the offensive lineman as though it's a stretch zone type of play. There are multiple ways you can block this. You can leave the end man on the line of scrimmage unblocked. You can block him and read the next level. It's a good play because it allows you to be very diverse and very creative, and add a lot of things and put your own little tweak, your own little personality into the play. It can be run against any defensive look, whether it's to the 3-6 side or the shade 5, and you can tag it with many different plays, screens, other runs, passes. It's very diverse. You can do lots of different things with this play. All right, we're looking at basically this type of formation that we're going to run jet out of today. It's going to be a 2-by-2 formation. In the examples today, we're going to be running the play towards the running back. I don't like his alignment here. It should be a little bit wider, but this is just the base look. I wanted you to get a picture of it as we move forward. We're going to talk about the blocking very briefly, starting from the perimeter. If you are play side number 1, you're going to block number 1 defender. Play side number 2 blocks number 2 defender. Play side number 3, the F, will block the number 3 defender or most dangerous man. Now that number 3 defender may be the Mike scraping over the top. It may be the safety rolling down. That could change the numbers. So it just depends on the reaction of the defense. The blue line here signifies the motion by the H. It's going to come in motion. We're going to snap the ball as he enters the tackle box. We're going to mesh and make a read. Whatever tags you're going to do will determine the type of read that the quarterback will do. And he can either hand off, he can pull it and throw it, he can pull it and run it. Depends on what you're tagging this play with. So I just first of all wanted to show you the base blocking to the 3 and the 6 side. If we're going the other way with it to the shade 5, it's base blocking once again. Outside receiver, Z at number 1 blocks the number 1 defender. Y blocks number 2. F blocks number 3. Who is number 3? It just depends on who shows up, or it could be the most dangerous man. Once again, we have blue line signifying the motion. Snap it when he gets in the tackle box. Mesh and pull it and run it. Pull it and throw it. whatever tag we have working with it is what we're going to be doing here. So these two examples have shown you with leaving the backside defensive end unblocked. Like I said earlier, we could block that defensive end, hold on the backside, and read the linebacker. Lots of different ways you can run the play. This is just the base jet sweep play. So once again, we'll go back to our example of our formation. So here, this would be our H coming in motion and meshing with the quarterback here. We're going to zone, stretch, reach everything up front, leave the end man unblocked. He blocks number one. Number one receiver blocks number one. Number two receiver blocks number two. The running back comes off the edge and blocks number three. That may be the safety with the rotation. Five-man box, so he's probably not going to rotate out of the box too much. They may bump him, bump a linebacker in the box and bump him to the edge of the box. So it's the most dangerous man or number three. And so we would hand off in this example to the field. Like I said earlier, I'd like to see the running back get a little bit wider. So now we're just going to add the play action pass to it. Very simple play. The outside receiver, Z, will run a post. Inside receiver, Y, will run a cross. So it's under and over rules. Under the Sam, over the Mike rules. X is running a slant on the backside. You can have the gift being a hitch or a go, anything you wanted it to be. H, once again, the blue line is the motion. He gets in the tackle box. We snap it. And in this case, the quarterback's going to pull the ball, and we're going to have a pass protection look. So the quarterback will actually then look for outside in. So the F, and he comes off the edge, and though he blocks number three, he runs basically a wheel route. So we're trying to get basically a wheel outside to inside read. Depending on who you're playing that week, you can change his read up. You also have to have some built-in hot reads because the offensive linemen are blocking with it. Very important to understand that they are blocking low to the line of scrimmage. So the offensive lineman will be blocking with a low hat. He will be jump setting, attacking that defensive end, the right tackle. Guard attack the three technique, jump set him, attack him with low hat, make it look like it's a zone run. We're going to double team here on the shade with eyes on one of these two linebackers, whichever one is your pass protection. And then the other linebacker will be the hot read for the quarterback and the receiver, either running the slant or running the cross. So whichever one, however you want to make, both of those can be hot throws for the quarterback, depending on which linebacker you're going to let come free, basically, who the quarterback is responsible for. So once again, motion, and then it's very important that after the mesh, the H continue out here because he's a receiver also. So the quarterback is wheel route, outside in, down to the jet sweep guy. Once again, the Y and the X are hot routes depending on who you're going to let come free. So you got to have your offensive lineman block low to the line of scrimmage, low hat to sell the run, to get the run rotation. If they just kick back in their pass pro stance, then everyone knows it's a pass, and you're going to get a totally different reaction from these guys than you would if you get low hats and fire off the line of scrimmage. Play low to the line of scrimmage for these offensive linemen. That's the key. All right, once again, thanks for watching the video. I hope you learned something about the jet sweep and the play action pass. Perfect Play Football, sponsored by Game Changer Fundraising. We appreciate you watching it. Bang those bells for notification. Give me a thumbs up. Score points and have fun.